think it hit it. I think it hit it. We're gonna go back and play this in slow-mo, but I think I got it. That could be 20 points. Hey, what's up everybody? FullStack Footballer here. Hey, tonight I'm gonna take you through a typical Sunday league workout. I haven't been to the gym in a couple nights because I got busy at work. Hey, that's typical for Sunday league players. But tonight, we're gonna get it done. We're gonna do a full body workout. Gonna involve some dynamic stretching to begin with. Then we're gonna do some calisthenic work. And then we'll probably get on the treadmill because it's really cold outside. It's like -2 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're gonna get that done, and then we might finish up with some ball work, maybe some dribbling, maybe a little bit of shooting practice. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so this is the first time that I'm ever going to film one of my workouts landscape like this. So let's see how it goes. I'm excited. So really what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm gonna do exactly what I would typically do, and we'll go from there. So, hey, hope you enjoy. Good. So that's typically it for just a general gym workout session. As you can see, I'm breathing a little heavy already. I don't take really any breaks between my stretching, so it keeps it dynamic. And now we're gonna move back into the weight room and probably start on some calisthenics. So let's go. All right, so I'm gonna be real with y'all again. Like I told you, I just started incorporating pull-ups or chin-ups into my workouts probably 6 weeks ago. Prior to that, I had never really even attempted to do them. I don't know why. I've worked out for over a decade very consistently, but it's just something that I never kind of put into my repertoire. So I just said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna start doing chin-ups. I know I'm gonna be bad to begin with, but we're gonna go with it. And I started doing this, like I said, 6 weeks ago, and it was very hard at first. Still hard. But one thing I've noticed is that my grip strength has gotten incredibly stronger. I don't know if you can see here, but like the calluses on my hand. Like I've always had calluses, but they've really developed just simply from the chin-ups especially. So that's cool. So I'm going to do some of those now. I usually just like to basically do like a burnout. So I'll just go until I can't anymore, and then I'll take a little break. And then I'll do it again. And then I also will probably do some assisted pull-ups. So I just have the bands here, and that way it just kind of helps me out a little bit easier. I usually do overhand, and then I will do some underhand as well, just to kind of work out the different grips and different muscle groups to an extent. And then I'll probably get on and load up the bar with maybe 25 pounds on each side, and then just do some rows for my back. So here we go. Again, don't expect anything too spectacular because like I said, I just started this 6 weeks ago and it's just different. So here we go. So I'll actually start by just hanging a little bit. Just it feels so good to decompress the spine. I'll probably move this too. Here we go. Oh. All right, so we'll say that was 10, which again, it's pretty dang good. I know they're probably not the best form. I know some of y'all will probably roast me for that, but compared to when I started, I mean, I could maybe get one. So that's a huge improvement in itself. There's 5. Here, I'll move to some of the assisted pull-ups, just so I don't have to keep my camera rolling the whole time in between a little of these breaks. So typically, like during my workouts, I wait 30 seconds in between each set. That's just something I've always done. I think it kind of keeps my heart rate up, and then it just lets me complete, more of my workout quicker. So I'll probably do a couple more of those and I'll get back to you. All right, so do a couple more of the assisted pull-ups. I might even do it underhand just to get a different movement in there, different grip. Way easier than overhand, but both ways you gotta do it. And I'm gonna try not to take too long of a break, so like 30 seconds. Sometimes I cut it down to 20 seconds if I'm just feeling like I'm ready to go. So like right now, I'm probably fine. Cool, and like I told you, we'll probably go ahead and get this set up, do some rows. We'll throw 25 pounds on each side. So I've done that workout for many years now, but it's really great in tandem with the pull-ups. So just kind of brings a whole new dimension to it. All right, we're gonna do the last set of 12 on these rows, and then I'm going to move back into probably some quick pull-ups real quick again, and then we're gonna do some tricep extensions with the band. So it's one of my favorite new things to do. I've usually had in my previous gyms, I've had like a cable machine. I don't have that here. So these bands are a great alternative. So let's get to it. This will work. So just use the green. And then I just like to bust out like 15 or so. Let's do 3 sets of this. Cool, so do 2 more sets of that, and then we'll move on. All right, so now I'm gonna move into some deadlifts. Again, this is lightweight. This is the same weight that I was doing the rows with. So really just focusing on proper form and then being explosive with it in the hips, driving with the heels into the ground. So we'll go ahead and we'll do 3 sets of 12 on those. All right, just finished the deadlifts, 3 sets of 12. Got those calves going. Actually, this is gonna be for the thumbnail, probably with Jack Grealish right there. So I won best legs in high school, believe it or not. Okay, so just finished the deadlifts, and now we're gonna get into some bench press. Got 45 pounds on each side. This will be rather easy for me. I'm just gonna do like a wide grip, sort of target the outer chest. And yeah, probably just do 3 sets of 10. Again, this is super easy. Actually, we'll do 3 sets of 12. All right, so just finished the bench. And now I'm going to do some shoulder press. Again, it'll probably be pretty lightweight. I'll probably just use like 30s. I'll do 3 sets of 10 on that. And then I think after that, we'll be done with the weight room portion of tonight's training, and we're gonna move on into cardio. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do 3 sets of 10. All right, guys, so just finished the lifting portion of tonight's workout. So next we're going to move on to cardio. And for the past 2 months or so, I've been prioritizing zone 2 cardio. So just keeping my heart rate anywhere between like 120 to 135 beats per minute. That's a huge change from what I had been doing for probably the past 10 years. I think for the past 10 years, I've probably solely been running in zone 3 or 4. And I was doing some research on it, and I really just think like my cortisol levels kind of got out of whack. So for the past 2 months, I've been prioritizing zone 2 cardio. And I tell you what, my body has changed dramatically. It's, I'm burning so much fat, and then just my cardio has always been pretty good, but now I can really just kind of keep up the effort for even longer than I could before. So it's great. So I'm filming this on a Wednesday. I've already ran 3.5 miles this week. Typically, I like to run 8 to 12 miles per week. So tonight I'll probably run 2.5 miles. I'll film a little bit of that just so you can kind of see, but I'm not going to film the whole thing because that'll just be super boring. And then afterwards, I'll show you my stats for the run, and then we're probably going to move into some ball work, and I might have a little skill game that I'm going to attempt. So see you in a second. All right, so go ahead and get started on cardio. Again, I like to keep it pretty easy going, so I'll just film a little bit of it, and you guys will get the gist. So here we go. I would start my watch, treadmill, boom, here we go. 1 incline, and then we'll just get going. All right, guys, just got off the treadmill, ran 2.5 miles. It took me like 32 minutes or so. Again, super easy. I don't think my heart rate even got over 135, so feeling good. I'm gonna put on my boots, and then we're gonna get into some ball work, and then maybe a little skill game. So here we go. All right, so now that we're done with the weight room and the cardio sessions, we're gonna get into some ball work and probably like a little skill game. First, I like to start off with just this really small ball. I think it's actually a dog toy, but it works well for just some sort of technique juggling. So I'll do that now just a little bit. I won't show you the whole thing. I'll just kind of show you what I do. I really just kind of screw around with this one. Try to do some skill moves, but really just try to do some very quick feet, light taps, and then I may try to do some around the world stuff. But yeah, so we'll do that, and then I'll move into the bigger ball, and I typically like to go ahead and get 100 juggles consecutively. I try to do that on the first time, and then I might incorporate some skill moves later on, just some different things, some freestyle stuff that I like doing. So we'll go ahead and do that, and yeah, here we go. All right, so now we're gonna get into a little bit of the big ball. Try to do 100 first go. $100. All right, then we can kind of just screw around a little bit, like that. Again, I like just mess around with the ball, keep my feet quick, keep my agility. 29, so I'll try to do this. And honestly, it's just fun at the end of the day. I just like doing this. I started taking freestyle juggling seriously maybe 2 years ago, the first year of my master's degree, and since then I've progressed so much. Like I couldn't even do it around the world, and now I can do it pretty consistently. But yeah, it's just fun. I'm not really trying to impress anyone but myself. So yeah, one cool thing though is last year I was on Instagram, and this random team, York United, there in the Canadian Premier League, they actually had a skill competition that they were hosting on Instagram. So I submitted a couple videos, and I ended up getting second. So that was super cool, and I was really proud of myself. And again, that was just kind of like a year into me taking juggling seriously. So that was a great feeling and a good testament to all my hard work. And since then, I've just been kind of going harder at it. And yeah, from time to time, I'll experiment with new skill moves or whatever, but for the most part, I'm just having fun. One of my favorite players of all time is Ronaldinho. So of course I do the rainbow flick, which I probably can't do in here because the ceilings are kind of low, but yeah, just stuff like that. Here, let's try a rainbow flick. Low ceiling, so, but you get the idea. This is one of my favorites. All right, my camera battery's running out, so I'm gonna get into a skill game session that I had planned. First time I've done this, so we'll see how it goes. But I have like 15% battery, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I have 3 different plates with different points on 10 points, 25 points, and 50 points, okay? So I'm going to get 10 attempts to shoot the ball from behind the marker there, AKA my shoe. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these points onto the wall. I'm gonna tape them up, my tape here, and I get 10 attempts to try to score as many points as possible. So in order to get points, I have to actually hit the plate. It can even get, oh boy. Okay, take 2. So yeah, it can touch a little bit on the side. It just has to touch the plate at some point. So if the ball hits it, I get points, and I will have a point total system that I need to get to. So maximum I could get would be 500 points. I'm gonna shoot for, no pun intended, I'm going to say, let's get 150 points. That's gonna be my goal tonight. Again, I've never done this before. This is my first attempt, so you're gonna watch it with me, and I'm going to post whatever happens. So I might get 0, and that'll be very embarrassing. But hey, this is Sunday League stuff, so yeah. So let's go ahead and get to it. I'm gonna take this up, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. All right, here we go. All right, so we got our different points. Let's go set up. And again, I'm only gonna do 10 attempts. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, like I've told you from the very beginning. And we're gonna see how good or how bad my accuracy is. All right, y'all, here we go. 10 shots. And this is what it's gonna be. All right, here we go. All right, 10 points for 5. Had to get 1 on there. Okay, 10 points for 5. Oh, that was close. All right, I'm gonna go for the 50. I can get 60 points if I make it. If not, hey, at least I get 10 points. Here we go. Oh! All right. No good, guys. I got 10 points out of a possible 500. That's not very good at all. Tell you what, I'm gonna try it one more time, and let's see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna try it again because I totally think I can do better than just 10 points. Yeah, I only hit 1 target out of 10 shots on my first attempt. So let's see, now that we're a little bit warmed up, let's see what we can do, okay? So the score to beat is 10 points. For 10. Dang, that sucks. Okay, one more. All right, guys, last one. First round, I got 10 points. Second round, I got 0 points. Third round, let's see if I can redeem myself. Gotta get more than 10 points and I'll be happy. Okay, again, I had 0 warm-up in terms of shooting today, so this is just straight at it. So don't roast me too bad, please, YouTube. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Oh, I hit the camera. 10 points. All right, 10 for 8. Here we go. Here we go. All right, it all comes down to this. Can I beat? I'm gonna go for 10 just because I'm cheeky like that. I think it hit it. I think it hit it. We're gonna go back and play this in slow-mo, but I think I got it. That could be 20 points. All right, guys, I think the VAR confirms it, and we scored. We got 20 points out of a possible 500. Again, not so great. But hey, this was my first time ever attempting this. My ball kind of sucks. I need to get a new ball, to be honest with you. This one's like half flat. And the targets are like yay big. So yeah, but hey, the VAR confirmed it. We went and we hit it right there. 10 points. Very good. Let's go. All right, guys, finished up tonight's Sunday league training session. Again, all by myself, but we got in there, we got it done. Thank you so much if you watched all the way through. You're awesome. Again, this is my first video, like long form content video in terms of doing a workout. So I'll be doing some experimenting. It's not perfect. My shooting is definitely not perfect. But yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, comment what you want to see. You can comment how bad my shooting was. That's totally fine. But yeah, I'm hoping to make more of these videos, and please subscribe if you would. I just started like 2 weeks ago. So, I'm having a whole lot of fun doing this. So thanks again. Job well done, son. See you next time.